Guys, good morning. In my last video, guys, I did mention that there's going to be an uptick of earthquake seismic activity along the New Madrid fault line, and from yesterday, which was Sunday, until now, Oklahoma, just Oklahoma, which is also on the New Madrid fault line, got hit with close to 8 earthquake. Listen to what I'm trying to say to you guys. 8. The biggest was a 3.2. There is now a really large swarm of quake happening in Oklahoma. Calumet, Oklahoma. Calumet, Oklahoma. Calumet. That area is getting some swarms of seismic activity. Yes, mind you, they're not that big, but the consistency, guys, it's not good. Because just to let you guys know, for my friends over there who live on the New Madrid fault line, the New Madrid fault line go up and down. All right. It's the most dangerous fault line on earth. Let me repeat that for you one more time. I did a video on the Mississippi River, what's happening in the Mississippi River. They're actually now finding hundreds of cracks all along the riverbed, which is not good. And it's now listed as the most dangerous river in the world. This is because the Mississippi River basically run alongside the New Madrid fault line. The New Madrid fault line is one of the only fault line that can actually give you an 11.0 magnitude earthquake due to the fact that it go up and down. You hear what I'm trying to say to you guys? It's more dangerous than the San Andreas fault line. All right? The most dangerous fault line. And one of the oldest fault line on the planet. All right. I'm not saying the oldest, one of the oldest fault line. Now, Missouri also getting earthquakes. What I see happening here, Missouri's getting earthquakes, Tennessee's getting earthquakes. And again, due to the fact that the American Craton is shifting, and it already shifted, it's going to trigger swarms of earthquake in New Mexico and southern part of Texas. I said it prior to like 2 videos back. I am going to repeat myself. The reason we're seeing swarms of earthquake in Newcastle, I think it's Toya, Mexico, and New Mexico, guys, is simply because the shifting of the Craton plates is happening on the North American continent. Also, you will see more earthquake on the eastern part of the North American continent, which is places like New Jersey, Ottawa, Canada, Montreal, Toronto, Canada, Maine, South Carolina, Ohio. These places will get more seismic activity. And also Nevada still getting seismic activity in abundance. So again, Nevada, head on a swivel, Valmy, Nevada, and also what I'm seeing happening also in Idaho. Spencer, Idaho is also taking on some swarms of earthquake. And I do believe what's happening in Idaho has to do with what's going on at Yellowstone. I put that towards Yellowstone, but what's happening in Valmy, Nevada, New Mexico, southern part of Texas with the size, all these swarms of earthquake, South Carolina, all the way up to New Jersey, Maine, Montreal, Canada, Ottawa, Canada, and those on the eastern part of the North American continent has to do with the shifting of the Craton plates. So again, large swarm of quake is taking place now on the New Madrid fault line. Around 8 of them already hit Oklahoma in the past, I would say a little over 24 hours. And that's concerning. That is very concerning, just to let you know that. Tennessee got hit, and also Missouri take on some quakes. I'm seeing also some quakes happening on the San Andreas fault line due to the fact that there's an uptick happening on the Cascadia subduction zone, which is basically because of the Axel-Simon earthquakes. So I did say at the end of this year, an eruption is going to happen off the coast of Oregon. The volcano is Axel-Simon, And now there's a swarm of small micro earthquake happening right there. So it's going to trigger earthquake along the San Andreas fault line. Also, Northern California is seeing some quakes, and also Vancouver Island is taking on some earthquake. Don't also mention in the southern part of Alaska. If you live over there in Alaska, south of Anchorage, there's going to be some pretty much swarms of earthquake and uptick of it also happening over there. And you guys are overdue for volcanic eruption over there at Mount Spurs, okay? So that's pretty much what I see, the concerning part I see with the seismic activity. And obviously, again, big quakes happening over there in Afghanistan. And I don't see this stopping. So if you're over there in Afghanistan, I'm not sure if you're going to see my video, but there's big quakes, more of them coming your way. And you guys just have to get used to it because I don't see it stopping. But again, guys, this is where I want you guys to keep your attention. New Madrid fault line. You guys, a lot of quakes are happening right now in that location. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, head on a swivel. Because for the next, I would say, week and a half, it's going to be a barrage of earthquake coming your way. I said this 2 days ago. It started yesterday. And I see this happening for a week, up to 10 days. So, and also the Caribbean. I can't ignore the Caribbean. Places like British Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and Dominican Republic. This is where you'll see much of the seismic activity happening. So again, San Andreas fault line is where I'm keeping my eye. Northern California, section of Northern California is where I'm keeping my eye. And also the New Madrid fault line. You guys be very aware of your surroundings because for the next couple of days that's ahead of us, you will experience some shifting underground. And this is because of magma movement. That's what's happening under the crust. And again, there's nothing we can do to stop it. But as long as you're aware and you know how to ride the waves, this is the best way to survive what's ahead and what's coming. Due to the fact Earth is actually experiencing huge electromagnetic disturbances from a binary system. All right, guys. Again, New Madrid, head on the swivel, San Andreas fault line, northern part of California. Keep an eye on the Cascade subduction zone. Also, Vancouver Island, head on the swivel. You guys are in for some earthquakes. And Alaska, southern part of Anchorage, over there in Alaska, big quakes are coming. And again, guys, thank you for always watching my video. And I hope this information helps someone, these updates. Again, I do these videos to keep you guys aware. It has nothing to do with fear because knowing is half the battle. And this is where I come in. I did my part. The rest is up to you. Stay aware, folks. Stay very aware. And again, one of the best things you guys can do, especially people that live and work alongside the New Madrid fault line or on the New Madrid fault line, is have a glass of water. Don't have to be a typical, it's a clear container of water that you can actually see the level of the water. Once that level of the water is starting to move or being disturbed, it's an earthquake. That's the best way to tell that you're having an earthquake. All right. Thank you. God bless y'all. Stay safe. Much love. And I appreciate your support. God bless.